Back now with the girl who is on fire. 15-time Grammy award-winning singer, entrepreneur, CEO, and best-selling author. This morning, she's joining us to celebrate the release of her new young adult graphic novel, Girl on Fire. Would you please, give it up for Alicia Keys?
So happy to have you.
We know the song. How did it inspire the book?
You know, first of all, songs are so incredible. I'm always so shocked by them. I recently put out my brand new album, Keys, and I constantly am shocked by how songs live and what they do for people and how you connect to them. So Girl on Fire obviously has always been one of the favorites. And I think Girl on Fire was always written for the girl who, like me, like you, who's felt like you can't or that you won't actually have the ability to, and it's meant to remind you that you can. And so this graphic novel called Girl on Fire is really about a young girl named Lolo, 17 years old, lives in Brooklyn, a girl like me, grew up in New York, and she discovers that she has these superpowers that she never knew she had, and now she has to figure out what to do with them. And I think that's something that we all are trying to figure out.
How do you draw on your own life for a book like this?
You know, I draw on it because, you know, New York is my hometown, born and raised. I really love to remember my experiences, to recall how I felt as a 17-year-old girl, those streets that I walked down, those people that I had to navigate, and all of those things are things that I've held close to me. So when I'm writing, I know this is true. This doesn't feel right. Let's add more of this. Let's fix that, change that. Diversity is really important to me, and you know, all of our stories being able to be heard is super important. So this book does so much, and it's really, really a fun read, beautifully illustrated by a beautiful Brittany Williams, and it is co-written also by Andrew Weiner, and so it's really
excited about this.
I love this. Do you see this? Come on.
Yeah, no, it's all right. The lead character. Look at her. She's so strong.
Come on.
I love it. It's probably.
you.
I bet it was very cathartic to write too. I'm sure. You know, not only are you giving, but I bet you got.
I am especially because my kids love graphic novels, and I think kids are really loving graphic novels. It's another way to.
It's a great way to sneak in the reading.
Yeah, and so it's so great, and each chapter has one of my song titles that describe what's gonna happen. So that's
so cool.
pretty fun.
How is it different writing a book from writing music?
It's different because you're doing it. Music is like one thought contained in 3 minutes, you know, and then a book is many thoughts contained over a long period of time. So in that way, it's different, but it's equally as powerful. Words to me are like everything.
Yeah.
So we're having you here on International Women's Day.
Yes.
Feels right.
Yes.
Feels good. And you recently posted a very cute shot of yourself as a little one. There you are. We all thought it would be fun to hear what you would say to that little lady right now. What would you say? What would you tell her?
Well, to this beautiful little me and to, you know, to the little ones and all of us, I would definitely tell her that she's special. You know, she's the only one like her. You know, there's nobody like her. She is the only one, and to know her power, to not back down, to not feel shy, you know, to be exactly who she is. Big fro, push that carriage, get it popping.
I love that. Being you in 2022. I know it's just like being your authentic self like that. Do you sometimes feel like you need a superpower? I mean, everything that you have going on in your life. You're an entrepreneur, you're philanthropic and all that you do, being a mother, being a wife, and all those things. So how?
Do I feel like I need a superpower? I do feel like women, we do have a certain superpower to kind of navigate everything and make it all make sense, which I think is just so beautiful about us. But you know, I'm big on taking time for you, making sure that you're having space, making sure that you're creating wellness for yourself is very important. We can't just go on fumes. But the things that I'm working on, I love. They're meaningful, they're purposeful, they're really meant to create dialogue that's important, and they're also part of my life, you know, so it feels natural. You know, today I'm actually wearing my Athleta line, and I love it because, first of all, it's pink and it's fire, but I love it because I can go here, I can go to the studio, I can drop my kids off at school, I can go have a breakfast, and it's like, it's easy, but you feel good. Or with my beauty and lifestyle brand, Keys Soul Care, it's really all about how do you make routine ritual? And how do you start with mantras and affirmations? And
it's all very interwoven, isn't it?
It's about how to take care of you ultimately, and I think we have to be more comfortable with taking care of ourselves.
And intentional.
And that's a part of it. And intentional. Talk to me. Bang.
I know, here we go. Well, this girl is on fire.
Oh,
and
thank
Girl on
you.
Fire is out right now.
Yes!
Yes.
Congratulations.
Let's go.
Coming into the studio.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate that.
I'm so happy
You've been
to
a
see
good friend
y'all.
of this program since you were yay high.
That's right.
So it's almost like the
We
size
need
of the
that
picture.
piano back out there.
Right, about that high.
Well, thank you, Alicia. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.